No, it's not a concert or a club night. Here in Hanover, about 4,600 freshmen are attending the official welcome ceremony at their new university. It's an unprecedented number, 40% more than last year. Do these fledgling students feel confident the university can cope with the numbers, or are they a bit worried?
Yeah, maybe a bit when you see these crowds, but it might work out. You never know.
These are just the freshmen. Next week, everyone else will be arriving. Then it'll get really full, but it'll be okay.
The new economics students are even given gifts. Anna is on her way to the welcome ceremony. But she can't even get in. The auditorium is already overflowing. She and her friend consider their options. The University of Hanover admitted almost twice as many first-year economics students this year, in response to demand. Anna didn't know until the last minute that she had been admitted.
Now I've got in, but only through a lottery system, the day before yesterday. So before that, I was pretty worried.
Anna is 18 and among the first crop of high school students in her state who have graduated after 12 years rather than 13. So this year, the universities were forced to admit 2 graduating classes. That's in addition to all the young men going to university that no longer have to do military or civilian service. But the universities insist they're prepared.
We've been very careful in scheduling lectures because obviously this is likely to be the main sticking point. We could have rented extra lecture halls and scheduled lectures on Saturdays, but we've shown we can cope by optimizing use of the existing rooms. We've built an additional auditorium, and on occasion we might need to start at 7:30 in the morning or not finish until 8:30 in the evening.
That might come as a shock to some students. The dining halls open at 7 in the morning and get busiest at lunchtime. There are 15 of them scattered across Hanover. This one is already full, and these are only the freshmen. The kitchen staff have their hands full.
The number of dinners we served last term, more than 3,000 at peak times, will be nothing compared to what happens once another 1,000 students are here. I dread to think of the lineups outside and the workload my colleagues will be dealing with.
But the university authorities are determined not to let this year's oversupply of students affect academic standards.
To begin with, I didn't think it was so bad, but when we were all in the dining hall just now, there were really a lot of people and the lecture halls were pretty full too. Everyone was jostling and some people were told to leave. I was shocked.
She's going to have to get used to it. An unprecedented 500,000 freshmen enrolled this year at Germany's universities. The government has given the institutions an extra 10 billion euros in funding. That's the only reason Anna managed to be admitted. But many say it's still not enough.
Space is one of the biggest problems. Seminars, which are supposed to be attended by 20 or 30 people, will be bursting with up to 100 people in them. The students will suffer. We want them to go to university and learn how to think and debate. That won't happen in a lecture hall with someone standing at the front talking while everyone takes notes.
Students have been advised to be flexible. Smaller universities all over the country aren't as crowded. But despite the chaos, Anna is planning to stay in Hanover.
What you don't know, you don't miss. And I've never been in an empty lecture hall. So to me, this is normal. It's the way it is. Some people who've been studying longer than me could obviously have other experiences. But this is what I'm used to.
Aber von daher hat man sich gleich von Tag 1 daran gewöhnt.
First of all, Anna needs to find somewhere to live. She's busy phoning around for an apartment to share. And she's hoping her life as a student will soon start to fall into place.